Hi, I'm Rhonda Nickerson at Rhonda's Creative Corner. Today I want to do a video on how to make your wreath look like it did when you originally bought it from me on Etsy. First, I want to give you a tour around my craft room. This actually used to be my dining room, but we never used it, so I said, hey, why not? Let's just turn it into my craft room. So we'll start with my ribbon. As you can see, I love ribbon. I actually have another room. My daughter just went off to college and I kind of took over her room just a tiny bit, but when she comes back I can take all the stuff out. We actually used to have wreaths going down the wall, but we took them down and we have rolling clothes racks now that we place them on, and so they're able to be stored in her room, so we don't have wreaths going down the hallway anymore. Next, we will show you my silk flowers. These are all of my silk flowers that I have for the fall. I actually have tons and tons more that I stored that are from the spring and the summer. And this is the place where I store all of my attachments. These are some witch legs that were made by my mom, and I will give her Etsy shop at the end of the video. I'll have it posted so that you can go and buy you some. These are some extra small legs. I have all kinds of attachments. These are one of my newest things that I've made, and it's a hay bale with some beautiful silk flowers and a beautiful pumpkin. Next, we'll show you my mesh. This was made by my wonderful husband. He was able to make this to store my 10 and 5-inch mesh, and then I have this one down here that stores my 21-inch mesh. Here's where I store all of my picks. I have Thanksgiving, some Christmas. I haven't bought much Christmas yet, and I have some that's stored too that we need to get out of the attic. And here's all my Halloween things. Here I have all of Halloween from last year that I bought at the end of the season, and here's some of my mom accessories that I have because I also make mums too. So mum season is in, so I'm getting ready to start making mums for everyone who wants to buy one from me. Here is where I store all of my plush attachments that I will put on my wreath. I thought that he was so cute. I got him from Hobby Lobby if anybody wanted to go and get him. He's just super cute. And also I have signs that I have people make who I actually met these people on Facebook. And this one I just cannot wait to use. It says give thanks, and this was made by Mrs. B. And then I also have this cute little guy. It says got candy, and this was made by Mrs. Tina. I will also put their information in the credits also if you're a wreather and you want to go and get some attachments, wooden attachments for your wreath. Okay, so here comes the fun part. I'm going to show you how to make this wreath look back like it did if you were to purchase it in my Etsy shop. So sometimes, say for instance, your box gets smushed, or for instance, you put it in the attic and it happens to get smushed in the attic. I want you to be 100% satisfied every time that you put that wreath on your door. So I want to demonstrate to you now how to make your wreath look back like it did when you bought it from me. So, you see how this ribbon is kind of just sticking out? All of these ribbons that I put on my wreaths are wired. So, you can just take it and you just form it back the way that it was. See how these ribbons are kind of smushed in a little bit? So what you can do is you just grab them just like I did the other one, and you just fluff them. You just make them back pretty. Now remember, it's made with wire. The ribbon is made with wire, so you really don't have to worry about much. I always use quality materials, so you don't have to worry about it falling apart or anything like that. I believe in giving my customer the best. And there you have it. And if you see how this leaf is doing, if you don't like how it is, everything's glued on pretty good. So you can just twist it and then it'll stick out a little bit more. And sometimes over the years, you'll start to get little scragglies and you just get scissors. Say for instance, if this little piece of mesh was sticking out, and you just cut it a little bit if it was like actually sticking out. This right here is a piece that's kind of hanging off. All you have to do is do that. And sometimes it just comes off like that. You don't even have to cut it. But over the years, you might get a few, or even when you get it, you might see a few, and all you have to do is just cut them off. Now I will show you on this grapevine wreath how to refluff your bows if it happens to get smushed during storage or shipping. So you see how this one is all smushed in? So what you'll do is you'll just take each ribbon. And most of the time, especially when I'm actually making it, I always start right here in the center, so you can do that. And you just take your fingers, and because, like I said, it's wire, it makes it easy. This is what you call refluffing. So you just take each one as they go and you refluff it. And then your tails, you can do like I did in the other video. And you can just refluff them and make them look back the way the tail. Now with this part with the tail, when you received it from me, it probably was curly. It happened to be that way on the wreath that you bought. So you can just straighten it with your fingers, like that. And then you just take it, you put your finger there, and then you start to turn it. And like it's wire, so it'll stay. And you do each one like that. Fluff all your bows, and this one is already done. And with this one, I probably would just keep it straight, and then you can just kind of curl it at the end. But you always want your bows to be forward. You always want your bling to show. And so you just do that with all of them. You can just twist them and make it look back the way it was. And there you have it. This wreath, I'm actually really excited about it because this was my first wreath on Pinterest that made over 1,000 likes. I think I'm almost up to about 1,800 likes, so that's really awesome. I would like to thank each and every one of you for watching my very first Rhonda's Creative Corner video. My ultimate goal when I sell a wreath is for when you put that wreath on your door that you are happy each and every time. Please rate, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Rhonda's Creative Corner. And you can also find me on Etsy, on Facebook, and Instagram under Rhonda's Creative Corner. Everything that we have mentioned in this segment will be placed at the end of the video. Once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.